On October 23, 1989, a frantic call came into 911 dispatchers in Boston. A man named Charles Stuart reported that he and his pregnant wife, Carol, had been shot during a carjacking in the Mission Hill neighborhood. Charles claimed a black man had entered their car, demanded money, then opened fire. Charles had been shot in the stomach. Carol had been shot in the head. When police arrived, they found Charles gravely injured and Carol unconscious. She was rushed to the hospital where doctors performed an emergency cesarean section to deliver the baby. Carol died hours later. The infant, named Christopher, survived for more than 2 weeks before succumbing to complications from the trauma. The city of Boston was thrown into turmoil. The story made national headlines. The idea that a pregnant white woman had been murdered by a stranger in a violent, predominantly black neighborhood sparked anger and fear. Police launched an aggressive manhunt. Black men in the area were routinely stopped, searched, and questioned. Public trust frayed under the pressure of a citywide panic. Within days, a suspect named Willie Bennett was arrested. Charles Stuart identified him as the shooter. Authorities believed the case was closed, but behind the scenes, detectives were growing suspicious. Some aspects of Charles's story did not add up. The trajectory of the bullet, the lack of evidence of forced entry, and Charles's demeanor raised questions. Then a tip changed everything. Matthew Stuart, Charles's younger brother, came forward and confessed a secret. He said that Charles had orchestrated the murder of his wife and had enlisted him to help dispose of the gun and other evidence. According to Matthew, Charles planned the murder to collect on a large life insurance policy and to escape financial strain. Matthew told police that on the night of the shooting, he met Charles after the murder and helped him discard a bag containing the murder weapon and other items. That bag was later recovered from a river and matched the evidence from the crime scene. Authorities realized they had been misled. Willie Bennett was cleared. Charles Stuart had used a racist lie to deflect suspicion and had nearly gotten away with it. As investigators prepared to arrest Charles Stuart, he disappeared. On January 4, 1990, his car was found abandoned on the Tobin Bridge. Later that day, his body was recovered from the Mystic River. He had jumped to his death. The case left a lasting scar on Boston. The city was forced to reckon with the racial tensions that had been exacerbated by the false accusations. Community leaders criticized the police for their aggressive targeting of black men and the media for fueling panic without solid evidence. Carol Stuart's death was mourned across the country. She had been a dedicated professional, a loving wife, and an expectant mother whose life was stolen by the person she trusted most.